Hey everyone, Dr. Dan Ritchie, President of Functional Aging Institute. I'm going to do a quick little whiteboard synopsis as to why you need to learn the functional aging training model, why you should be a functional aging specialist and specialize in training older adults. We've had over 3,000 people now purchase the functional aging specialist program, and over 17 countries actually have certified trainers in them, which is really exciting for us. So we're going to see this continue to grow. If you want to stand out in the field of training older adults, you really should get familiar with the functional aging training model. So real quick, I'm going to try to show you on the board here, in a nutshell, some of the things that we like to teach. So if we have a person here in the center that wants to improve their physical function, they're showing up to you and they're saying, I want to move better, I want to live better, I want to be able to do stuff, right? Travel, play with the grandchildren, whatever it is. What sort of fitness program, what sort of training model are we going to use? So the functional aging training model breaks it down and says, you know what? There are at least 6 large domains we need to be trying to impact. So I've got 6 major things I am trying to impact as a trainer, okay? I can't just do strength training, I can't just do cardio. So over here, I've got musculoskeletal, right? So I've got things like strength, power, joint integrity. Here I've got neuromuscular. So things like proprioception, motor control, muscle memory, very important when we think about coordinated movement patterns, right? Over here I've got cognitive and emotional. So I've got sort of that mind aspect in terms of what is my brain matter doing when I'm moving, right? Am I learning new movement patterns? Down at the bottom, and these aren't organized in terms of foundational. It could be any sort of circular. So I've got aerobic or cardiovascular capacity, right? Because I have to have stamina. I also have to even have an anaerobic component, my ability to not just do something for an hour, but to do something in short bursts. And then I've got balance, and I've got mobility. And each of those has a whole bunch of segments. So when we break balance out and we look at postural strategies and hip and stepping and reaction time, I might have a whole bunch of segments coming off of that. So if I have a client that's really struggling with balance, I might have to spend a little bit more time there. Maybe I've got a client that's really struggling with joint integrity and strength. I've got to spend more time there. So the functional aging specialist kind of dives down deep into what does it take to maximize function as a human being, right? And how do we train for that? So we've got to be training in each of these domains. We've got to figure out how do I design a training program so that I'm hitting each of these 6 domains in each and every training session or across a training week. So I make sure I'm hitting balance appropriately, neuromuscular appropriately, musculoskeletal, all these different domains. It's one of the reasons why we're big fans of small group personal training, because it hits the cognitive emotional so much better than just one-on-one training. So a lot of thought has gone into the functional aging training model, the FAT model, as I joke. And we'd love to see you become part of the functional aging movement. So if you haven't signed up for the functional aging specialist, I strongly consider you do. We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on the program, so there's really no risk. If you jump in and you find it's not for you, simply ask for a refund. It's pretty simple. You get 10 CECs from all the organizations, ACE, NASM, ACSM, you name it. They've all approved it, so you're going to get 10 continuing ed credits. But the big thing is you're going to set yourself apart in your market. You're going to start to develop more tools and a real sound philosophy on how do I train clients over the age of 50 for maximal function. So I hope you join the movement, and we see you in the Functional Aging Specialist course real soon.